Alright, you guys, I'm here to review Star Trek. Now, this is a reboot of the Star Trek franchise, and it stars Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto, uh, Zoe Saldana, Karl Urban, and a buttload of other people. Alright, now the story basically revolves around time travel, where a villain named Nero comes to a different dimension and basically skewers off everything in this timeline to where instead of being friends, Kirk and Spock are now like bickering enemies, like if you will. They're like a married couple, a old bickering married couple, and stuff like that. And basically, you have Thor, yeah, Chris Hemsworth, a very young one at that, playing Kirk's father, and he saves 800 people from when Nero attacks their ship, mistaking it for the ship Spock should have been on. Should have been on if it was that timeline. Well, it is that timeline, but down the road, because stuff in that timeline hasn't happened yet. So he blames Starfleet for stuff that happens with his home world and his family and his wife and stuff like that. He's pissed off. Okay. Eric Bana does a good job as Nero, even though he's kind of a forgettable villain. Especially now that you see this villain in Into Darkness. Yeah. He's kind of like the Scarecrow of Star Trek. You know? So you have James T. Kirk, 25 years after the death of his father. He enlists in Star's fleet after he learns what his father has done with his crew, out of spite of respect for his father. And once he basically is recruited into Starfleet, he has to follow commands from one of the commanders, of course. But when stuff goes wrong, Spock is in control of the ship, and that doesn't settle well with them, and a lot of good stuff happens and a lot of crazy stuff happens, but it's all well and good. And the movie works off so well to the point where you get that big introduction by Leonard Nimoy. The very first time we saw it in theaters, the whole theater clapped their hands and applauded for Spock. That was amazing. When I seen this in IMAX. By the way, this was my very first IMAX experience. So yeah, that was badass. Watching it again today, yeah, just brought back all those memories. But this was the first time I actually watched it in full high definition. My girl got the best TV ever, and it looked spectacular, man. Seriously. And all the acting in here is just great. Chris Pine as Kirk, couldn't ask for anything better. Zachary Quinto is a young Leonard Nimoy. God damn. Okay. You got Karl Urban as Bones McCoy. Please, that was badass. Okay, Dress Bones McCoy. Fucking Anton Yelchin from Terminator Salvation. I'm sorry, Terminator Salvation as Chekhov, and Simon Pegg as Scotty. Oh, I forgot to say well, who was he? Was he Kumar? Is it not Cal Penn? It's something else. John Cho. John Cho. Yeah, as George Takei's character. I forgot his name. But he does it. They all do a great job. All do a great job. Even Zoe Saldana as Aurora or whatever. This Star Trek was awesome. I was always a fan of Star Trek ever since I was a boy. The Next Generation was how I was introduced into Star Trek. I never knew there was a 60s TV show until after I got older, and I looked at it and it was great times. Then the movies came out, which I thought they were the first movies, but instead they were the Next Generation movies. I had to go all the way back and watch the old movies. Half of the old movies kind of sucked, and half of them were kind of good. Yeah, it's kind of like Resident Evil movies. The second one is good, the first one is shit. But all in all, once everything gets back to normal, almost, if you will, it's all good. It's the universe we all wanted. Okay? And with that in mind, Star Trek gets an A+. It was just that damn good of a reboot. Well worthy of being rebooted. J.J. Abrams, you are the fucking man. Okay, that was just great. Great. The effects were great. The CGI was awesome. It was nothing wrong with this movie. Nothing. He knows Star Trek, and he showed it, and he proved it to everybody. He proved everybody wrong. Okay, because this was originally listed as a sequel. This was originally titled Star Trek 11. That was the working title. But yeah. So let me know what you think down below. Did y'all see Star Trek? Did y'all like it? Did y'all hate it? Put your comments down below and let me know as we're getting ready to go into darkness, baby. Are y'all ready? Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to trek into darkness? Y'all ready to say I told you so, and that's Con, and call Paramount on their bullshit? Oh, that's not Con. Bullshit. And if it's not Con, I'll eat my words. But if it's like a predecessor to Con, and we actually get the real Con in the next movie, it's all good and dandy, baby. Alright, I'm out.